The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They had to go a long way on their last drive to score the touchdown. This time they get at least a little bit more of a cushion in the field position.
I have to think that with this field position,
damn nigga, why you making them shoot?
I'm not making nobody shoot. That's you. That's your man.
No, I'm saying, why you letting this? Oh, he gonna let that shit do, nigga. Right?
Yeah, I know you. I'm about to let him move if he would have passed it.
And that is intercepted on the sideline.
We agree to that, Mom.
No, they'll say no. It was caught out of bounds. So this is just an incompletion here. An incomplete pass on second down. It muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10.
Oh, shit, he got that.
He missed that.
He is going to go down. They sack him.
Oh, he blocked it. He blocked it.
After 7-0 on EA Sports.
No. Man, you don't see it when it's coming. I can see what's going to happen.
Fielded just inside
that's
the 20.
It, man. Let loose.
Yo, you need to get rebounds this game.
Not getting any return that time. 26 yards. And that will come the offense as they take over. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. It hasn't gone particularly well for them. That's obvious. In these conditions, no points so far. They've got to get that offense on track. The question, how do they do it?
It is the age-old question, isn't it? And to me, finding a way to make sure your playmakers touch the ball without it being too exotic. Meaning you don't have to go deep down the field. Maybe hit them on those short passes.
Yo, I hate when you do that shit.
Sure you just turn
that's the way it's going right now. I already see.
Oh, right, nigga. People be down. You ever heard of a comeback?
You selling.
Yeah,
You
about to play with you.
You selling, though.
They always talking about, oh, we losing. No, nigga. Play the game. Play the game.
You are selling.
Play the game.
Look at the man. He's going crazy.
Oh, wow. Play the game. Shit happens.
All right, so then don't complain when I just give up.
Nigga, you gave up already. Look at you. Oh, we lost.
You gave up because obviously your man going crazy. Damn, Cameron.
It's 3rd down.
Pass. Oh my God, yo! What the fuck are you doing?
Get out my way!
Yo,
this nigga is a fucking idiot.
You fucking up the whole game.
This nigga is running in my way.
You're a clown for what you just did.
That was a good effort.
Nigga, get out my fucking way. I had to lay up. I'm about to mute this nigga again, bro.
So go ahead. Delete me, man. I'm waiting. Let's see you ever again.
Can't play with this nigga, bro.
So better to track with your man defensively.
Nah, this nigga's a bitch. This nigga's gonna stand in my way as I'm about to have this layup. Makes me shoot. This nigga's fucking trash.
First down, it's Watson.
Bum ass nigga. Yo, I really cannot play a game with this nigga, bro.
And lucky to get away with one there. That one nearly picked.
If this man dropped 20 on him, like, why you help?
They work again from the 30 on 2nd and 10.
Dumbass.
On the toss, here's Johnson.
I don't know why Cameron is down there.
Good swarm to the football defensively as they get him down at about the 40. After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there.
What are you doing, bro? Back and forth. Should have passed it to him when he cut it. What's going on with you? I'm not passing it to you, bro. I'm passing it to this guy.
Throwing on 3rd down, Watson. Going deep for Hopkins.
Damn, I overheard that shit.
Incomplete. Well, they took their shot all right, but it comes up empty, and it's 4th down.
And what did we talk with them about prior to the game? Their ability to move the chains, pick up first downs. So far, 0 for 3 on 3rd down. If that continues, that little chance of winning this one.
Oh, I got hit with the screen.
Overlooked facet, Charles, of an NFL game, but this offense, they're going to be pinned back. What an ideal punt.
Why did he do that?
And it leads to that term complementary football. Because them doing that puts their defense in a great spot, doesn't it? Gives them a chance. If they want to be aggressive, try and maybe get a safety out of this whole thing. It puts them in that position.
There's no way he made that, bro.
And he'll find some room to get this up to about the 14. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
To throw on 2nd and 6.
Damn, nigga pushed him.
This one complete to the tight end, O'Shaughnessy. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the 20 at the 18. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. They'll try and run for it with Fournette. And he will have a first down at about the 21-yard line.
Yeah, he
got what he needed for the first down with a gain of 2. Now Minshew on 1st and 10. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back and see
good rebound.
The quarterback's hands. Guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
Looking long for Westbrook. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Hell no.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
Now a deep ball going to be caught here near midfield. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game. We'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. A little bit of daylight on that first down run sets him up nicely. But now they'll have some options on 2nd and short.
This nigga Brandon just sold!
I mean, dumb.
And a nice move.
He's fucking trying. Yo, I'm not playing with Brandon. Yo, this nigga is this nigga just sold. Oh my god.
It can be somewhat predictable.
Oh my god.
And y'all have bumps up next, boy.
Yo, Brandon, this nigga just missed a layup, bro. Oh my god. This nigga just missed a wide open layup.
They didn't let me dunk.
Oh my fucking god.
That wasn't my fault. I tried to dunk and it made me go layup.
Bro, it's an easy game right here, bro.
Well, maybe if you have some motherfucking contact dunk, you would have made it.
Well, I have to hit 797 to get it, right?
Yeah, pure slasher.
No, you don't. You're a slasher, bro.
Exactly. You're a slasher. I don't know what type of
it made me do a layup.
It's because you made a. It's because you made a.
It made me do a layup.
It's because you made a. It's because you made a layup. It's because you made a shooting fucking slasher.
It made me do a layup. That's it. It made me do a layup. It's not my fault.
Hate niggas that like that.
Yo, shut up. I'm the one that made us. I'm the one that made us catch up.
Hate niggas like that. Hate
Yo,
niggas like that.
you garbage though.
You fucking suck. Who makes a shooting slasher who can't shoot or dunk?
Dick.
You fucking suck, nigga. You suck cock, nigga. You suck dick. You suck dick. You're a cockasaurus, nigga. You suck beef, nigga. Look at my beef. You suck. You suck. You suck. You suck, nigga. You suck. You suck, nigga. You suck that nigga nuts, nigga. Lick my dick. You suck. You suck, nigga. You suck, nigga. You suck dick. You suck wild dick. You suck dick. You got dick in your mouth right now. Get out. Get my dick out your mouth. 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 Get my dick out your mouth.
Shut up, man.
Get my dick out your mouth, little ass nigga.
Me go.
We got.
Yo.
Help me, bro. They won't shut up, man. Help me, please.
Yo,
y'all shut the fuck up. It's a lot of love.
They stop it with 19 seconds to go.
I still didn't go to the store yet, bro. I'm about to go to the store, man.
Nah, don't go, bro. Don't leave me with this nigga.
I have to. I have to go to the store. Nigga, we try to cook for Thanksgiving. Nigga, what the fuck you talking about?
What you gotta get?
I gotta get some shit, nigga. I'm trying to make banana pudding.
I'm about to come with you.
Complete. It's Johnson.
Nigga, I'm on a bicycle,
and they'll bring him down right around the 13.
Hey, I'm not winning.
Sonny, I went to
What y'all doing?
One of their 2 remaining timeouts.
What are y'all doing? Y'all playing or not?
Stop the clock with 12
Yeah,
seconds
but I
to
gotta
go
go
in
to
this
the
first
store real
half.
quick.
Alright, call my phone and you come back. I'm on the phone.
Why would you do that? You might as well
I'm not
keep
gonna
the
sit
game
here
on.
and wait. I'm not gonna sit here and wait.
Bro, if you turn your game on, it's the same thing. Are you kidding me? So if you turn your game on, why would you have to sit here and load your shit back up and you can just stay here for 5 minutes, bro, and go to 151st? That don't make no sense.
You take my phone and come back.
So you gonna turn your whole game on? That's what you telling me?
Yeah.
Going deep for
Are you
Diggs.
fucking crazy?
And it's intercepted.
This
Picked up by
nigga's crazy,
Justin
bro.
Reed.
That's what the guy is.
Just hold me and come back.
Nigga, by the time you come back, if you not want, I'm running with Miguel and Cameron. You might as well just stay here, bro. If you're gonna walk away from
My
the
girl
game,
is coming right now, so I'm
alright, but just keep your game on, bro.
Happy Thanksgiving. Are you around or no?
Yeah, I'm around.
You're around? Okay.
Where you?
I'm coming.
Where you at?
I'm at my house.
Alright, just call me when you're downstairs, and I'll come down.
Alright, cool.
Alright, cool.
Yeah, he definitely getting off the game.
Nah,
No.
that's just a weed man, bro. I miss a weed chick, bro.
Alright.
He better go bust
The
himself.
Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. Their
I'm about
defense
to
has
ride
done
the
the
bike.
job.
It's
Now
gonna
it's
take me
the
2
offense's
minutes, bro.
turn as they've got it
Alright,
first
just call
and
me in
10.
the back.
And he's going to be
Bro, if
intercepted
you
a third
offline and
time.
Miguel is online, bro, I'm not playing,
Justin
man.
Reed. And they will score.
That's up, ma.
Texans TD.
That's not her. She
Those
just
free
said she's not
safeties,
her.
they get to sit back there if they've got good pass rushers like this team does.
he's
Read
really
like a
good.
book. He read it like a book and took it in for 6.
And if they use their eyes well and their anticipation skills, they can make big plays, just as what we saw. A free safety's dream.
Niggas to leave like
Went to the truck.
The other way.
I'ma run down the pound.
So they'll get another
Give me
shot
your
on
9 to
offense
5
following
right
that pick
now.
six.
Come and
And
give
now the
me
kick is
all the
away.
time. I'm a Cam and girl
Son, you
right
going?
now.
Let's field it a few
Wait,
yards
this
into the
here
end
song.
zone.
Spinning the block.
And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
Yo, I'm coming right now. Be Molly and Cam. Y'all niggas gonna roll with me. Y'all niggas gonna run straight.
Ring
Nigga, none of that other
open the door.
bullshit.
Jaguars
Nigga,
come
you know what I'm
down
saying?
to start their next
All right, holla.
drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
Get this nigga the fuck out of here, you
It's
bum
time to
ass
call
nigga.
the playmakers together and say, all right,
I'll be
guys,
back.
We're gonna lean
Holla.
on you through this patch.
You holla at me,
Get us
Daddy.
back
Potato
on
ball.
track and get us going in the right
Yeah.
direction. So you're calling
That?
plays geared
I
to
ate
them.
that shit,
Not
nigga.
necessarily what you look at your plays. Oh, this hurts
I'll be back.
defense.
Hold on, I got cake. Hold on.
The ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z, and see if
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. J.J. Watt in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him. Chalk that up as their first sack in this game, and they tallied 4 a week ago.
and probably not as much exultation in that sack as what took us so long. Because when you got 4 the
Sit the
previous
fuck
week,
outta here,
you're counting
nigga.
on continuing that momentum. They didn't get that done in the first half of the game. Let's see now if they start to...
Yo, GG, man. GG, man.
The 33. A big kick that time, 52 yards. And the Texans will take over with a 1st and 10. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Josh Allen, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year.
And that's the second sack of the game, but this player, disruptive in all phases, whether he's going upfield, coming underneath, you name it. He's a big-time guy you have to block.
Here's Watson, out to his left. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Calais Campbell finding his way home for the sack.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
31 yards on the punt there. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And still no points on the scoreboard. You're coming off of the 3 and out. They're just looking for anything to grab onto right now, aren't they?
I'm wondering if someone's going to take charge in the huddle. You know, we always look to the quarterback, but sometimes it's another player on the team, a star, a veteran, someone with some excitement and energy. It's like, all right, guys, let's shake things up and let's go, because they still have an opportunity to make things happen.
Shake it off. Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41. Minshew sets to throw. He's got the hook up with Diggs. And he'll be down deep into Houston territory. It's a big play for the Jaguars. 51 yards. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Quick pass to the outside, caught by Conley. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Chris Conley, his first touchdown on the year, as his guys are back within a single score. Point after by Lambeau, up and good. And that'll make our score 14-7. And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
That was good, handle that. Sure.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Certainly want to avoid what they had to do last possession. That was punt the football, because this game's starting to tighten up.
In a basketball sense, you think about taking a little bit of the air out of the ball, right? Maybe milk some clock, limit the possessions. In this case, they might want to do the same thing, but control the game offensively. Put together some first downs, put together a drive, and keep it away from them.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Here's Watson, rolling to his right. And he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage, as he's going to be taken down.
Like how they've started the 3rd quarter here. They force a punt on the first drive, and after this sack, it looks like they'll be forcing another one as well.
Absolutely. Maybe got their 2nd win coming out of the locker room. Watson now to throw on 3rd down. And an alley to... Oh, the ball is out.
Nigga, fumble.
And the Jags grab it.
We got
And he might go all the way.
Nigga.
Brings this one back. A fumble return for the Jacksonville score. So they were down by a touchdown, probably just hoping the defense could hold them, maybe force the punt. Instead, they forced the turnover and take it into the house.
Well, the plan was perfect. That's exactly what they wanted. Instead, they got a lot more than that. Big-time capitalization by taking the ball away and putting it in the end zone.
Extra point tacked on by Lambeau. And we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone.
About to bust down on this lasagna, nigga.
And spins away. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line.
Nigga, drop the ball. You can hear me?
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They had that 14-0 lead, but that has evaporated as they go to work here 1st and 10. Johnson, oh, it's poked free. Football's out. And did the Jaguars come up with it? They did.
Nah, he's fumbling it. Yeah, it's some bullshit, bro.
Charles, can you maybe, when you're carrying that football, grip it too tight in the rain?
I think that you can, and it's such a delicate balance, too, because when you grip it so tight, sometimes it'll slip out from your body. You squeeze it too hard, and it'll pop out on its own. I've actually had running backs talk to me about that when they've tried too hard, even in perfect conditions, the ball gets away from them. They've got to find that good balance, carrying it firmly, yet at the same time under control.
5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. They'll run it again with Fournette. And he's got 4 down inside the 20 to the 18.
That's a really good job right there. Just kept stringing that play out, pushing further and further towards the sideline. Really good fundamentals by that defense.
He was trying to put his foot in the ground and turn upfield. He just couldn't.
No, they really had a picket fence in front of him. No room to find to get upfield.
And, boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. Give him a yard on the play, and he's definitely short. It'll be 4th down and a few inches. So out comes a field goal team now for the second time here today. This will be a 34-yard attempt. The kick by Lambeau is good, and they take a 17-14 lead. So he missed that field goal earlier, but he says not this time. Able to knock it through, give his guys 3.
I like his poise. I like his confidence, his belief in himself. Sometimes when you miss that first one, you see a lot of guys sag, and they can't make the next one. Not in this case. Stepped right up like a pro.
And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air.
My guys should move on me. That should
be
good.
21, it's 2nd and 10.
Your Sonny is
play
finished.
action, it's Watson. Going deep for Hopkins. And that's caught inside the 35. And he finally goes down at the 23-yard line. Watson to Hopkins for a huge hookup. 56 yards. So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. So a jump there defensively.
And it's a killer. Watch the football. Don't move across the line of scrimmage until the ball moves.
Now a chance to make that encroachment penalty really hurt. 1st and 5. From the red zone now, Watson escaping the pressure right to the end zone, but it's incomplete. Will Fuller was the intended target. That'll bring up 2nd down. So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down. To the air yet again, Watson. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Calais Campbell able to record his 5th sack of the season. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play.
We go,
as we played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Watson now to throw. That's going to be caught. And he's in. Touchdown.
You're not going to cop today?
DeAndre Hopkins. His 2nd touchdown of the game. His
I'll be right.
And the Texans have retaken the lead. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. This is taken at his 4. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And after the field goal last time, let's see what they can get here. And at least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I've never met an offense.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. Here's Minshew. Looking long for Westbrook. That's incomplete. Nearly another pick. My goodness.
Trying to erase that deficit all at once. One big shot. He took it. Unfortunately for him, incomplete.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. J.J. Watt has now recorded 10 sacks on the season.
Well, someone's closing in on the league lead in sacks. He came into the game in the top 5. Now you add 2 more to his total.
That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. And they'll start the drive on the ground with Johnson. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down. On 2nd and 12, Watson. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Calais Campbell in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. Following the sack, it's now 3rd and long for Watson and the Texans. 3rd and long, it's Watson. Going deep for Hopkins. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Critical play in this football game, because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that if they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
Diggs with a good footwork. It'll be a 45-yard punt, and couple that with a loss on the return. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency. Move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. Flush to his right. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down.
That would have been a great catch, but it's real difficult to hold on to it because it was contested all the way. Would have been a great play if he'd been able to haul that one in.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Justin Reed. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line.
Light.
After the interception, here's Watson. Flushed out, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. On after the sack, he's still down on the field. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back. First throw now for the backup, Allen. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about.
Let's go. 10 logo. Let's go. Deep tighten up. 2.
Throwing on first down is Allen. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey. And he'll bring this all the way up to the 45-yard line. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape, he's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
10 yards there, good enough for a Jags first down. They keep it with Fournette on first down. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because when they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
This time, my brother. Do what you gotta do.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Minshew nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
Open man is Westbrook, complete. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 32-yard line. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game from the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10. So it's Jaguar football here as we welcome you back. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. He'll look to throw. He's going to let it fly. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. These are the spots this game where it pays to have speed on the perimeter, doesn't it?
It certainly does. And in the 2nd quarter, he may very well run by him. But in this situation, I know as a defender, I'm loosening up a couple of extra steps that allowed him to run with him stride for stride.
You got more fucking common sense than that, nigga.
32. They'll look to throw. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Bernardrick McKinney muscled his way in for the sack.
60 Pittsburgh. Hey.
Get out of here, niggas.
Back to throw. And that is incomplete. Figuring they're going for it on 4th down. Remember, though, they do have all 3 timeouts, so even if they don't get it, all is not lost.
Yeah, normally in this situation, when you're talking about having to go for it, everything is in this play. But as you noted, with those 3 timeouts, they actually have a little bit of a safety net.
On 4th down, Minshew. And that is incomplete, but there is a flag. And on 4th down, this is a big call. This home crowd, they're happy with that call.
I like the way you said happy there, right? The so-called good guys didn't get a call. They feel like it's been that way all afternoon. You feeling their pain?
They finally got one.
Yes, they did.
And this will be a gain of 6 when it's all said and done. Down to the 15 from the 21. Back to throw. That's to his running back, Leonard Fournette. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They've become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. That'll be a pickup of 4 as they work with his 4-point 4th quarter lead. They come up in an offset eye. 2nd and goal from the 1. Oh, they go with a tight end carry. And this will result in him losing yardage. Back to the 3. A 2nd down play results in a loss of 2 yards. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout. As the clock will stop with 18 seconds remaining.
Stop, baby. Defense. Defense.
We got him coming over right now.
No, you're not, bro. What's wrong with you? No, you're not.
A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play. 3rd and goal.
Think I'm fucking playing, nigga?
Punch it in with Fournette, and he's across for the touchdown, and it's likely the game winner here in the closing stages.
So for those of little faith, guess what? It got done. They now have the lead with that touchdown this late in the contest. I wonder if that was a play they were holding or a play that they just knew would work from past experience.
Well, I just saw it in their eyes on the sideline before starting that last drive, and they did. You're right. They got it done. Looks like they're going to be the winners. Short kick. One of the up middle take it down.
Let's go. Let's go.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. So you're right there, but obviously the clock is not your friend. How do you handle this situation? Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. They've got to burn the timeout, and they do, but a costly sack. And now maybe just time for one final play. So now 20 yards to go on second down after the sack.
Good. Go to random quick. Go to random.
What, Miggy?
Miggy's on fucking Madden. Like an idiot.
Yo, call this bum-ass nigga Brandon, bro. Call him on FaceTime right now.
Pressure too great, and
alright, so I'm going to fucking, rank by myself.
Same shit, bro. This nigga do the same thing, nigga. Yo, y'all niggas be amazing me. Y'all niggas be running the same defensive fucking plays all game, man.
Tricks here after first and second
bro, don't make no
sense,
sense,
family.
you just don't make no sense.
One last throw here for Watson. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And a crusher there as it's intercepted. In dramatic fashion in overtime with the interception.